Assalamu alaikum. Today we will learn how to differentiate a exponential function and a logarithmic function. First of all, what is an exponential function? If the variable is in the power, then the function is known as exponential function. The examples are 2 power x, 3 power x, 5 power 4x plus 2, and e raised to 3x plus 2. These are the examples of exponential function. Now, how can we differentiate this function? The differentiation of exponential function is different from the normal differentiation. In the normal differentiation, when the base is a variable and the power is constant, then the derivation is write down power as a coefficient, subtract 1 from the power, and multiply with the derivative of the base. The answer is 2x. But the method of differentiation for an exponential function is different. Suppose that the exponential function is y is equal to a raised to bx plus c. Then the differentiation of this exponential function is write this one as it is, multiply the derivative of the power. The derivative of bx plus c is b, multiply with the ln of the base. In O levels, we will only deal with the power of e. That is, if the function is e raised to bx plus c, then dy by dx is equal to, you know that e is 2.72. Now we will write this one as it is, multiply with the derivative of the power, multiply with the ln of the base. As we know that ln is 1, so the final answer is write down the function, exponential function as it is, multiply with the derivative of the base. This one is the final answer to the differentiation of e power bx plus c. Now, I will elaborate this one with the help of examples. Question is, differentiate e raised to minus 3x under root 1 minus 2x. Now you can see that there are two functions. One is e and the other one is under root 2x. To differentiate this one, we will apply the Product rule. First of all, we will name this function as y. Y is equal to e raised to minus 3x under root 1 minus 2x. Dy over dx is equal to, the product rule is d over dx u into v is equal to u dv over dx plus v into du over dx. We will write down e raised to minus 3x as it is, and we will write down the multiply the derivative of 1 minus 2x. We will write down power as a coefficient. We will subtract 1 from the power. 1 over 2 minus 1, we will get minus 1 over 2, and we will multiply with the derivative of the base, which is minus 2 plus. Now we will write down 1 minus 2x as it is. We will multiply the derivative of e raised to minus 3x. The derivative of exponential function is, we will write down e raised to minus 3x as it is. We will multiply the derivative of the base, derivative of the power. The derivative of the power is minus 3. The derivative of minus 3x is minus 3, and we will multiply with the ln of the base. Ln e is 1. There is no need to write ln e. Now, the main task is to simplify the expression. Now, this one is e raised to minus 3x. We will cancel 2 with 2, minus divided by under root or 1 minus 2x power 1 by 2. Now, in the other term, this one is 3 e raised to minus 3x under root 1 minus 2x. Now we will take e raised to minus 3x common, and we can also take minus as a common. It's up to you. Now this one is minus 1 over under root 1 minus 2x minus 3 under root 1 minus 2x. Now we will take LCM. E raised to minus 3x. The LCM is under root 1 minus 2x. Here we have minus 1 minus 3 under root 1 minus 2x into under root 1 minus 2x. E raised to minus 3x minus 1 minus 3, as the base is same, 1 minus 2x. The power is 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, the power is 1. So 1 minus 2x power 1 over under root 1 minus 2x is equal to e raised to minus 3x minus 1 minus 3 plus 6x divided by under root 1 minus 2x. The final answer is e raised to minus 3x, 6x minus 4 divided by under root 1 minus 2x. So this one is the revision of product rule also. The main task is to simplify the answer of the derivation. Now we will look at another example. Differentiate e raised to minus 3x plus 2 over cos of x. First of all, we will name this one as y, and you can see that there are two functions, one in the numerator, other one is the denominator. We will use quotient rule to differentiate this one. The quotient rule is d over dx u over v is equal to v square v du over dx minus u dv over dx. Now we will apply d over dx on both sides. We will write down cos square x in the denominator. We will write down cos of x as it is into derivation of the function in the numerator. This one, the function in the numerator is e raised to minus 3x plus 2. This one is an exponential function. The derivation of exponential function is, we will write down the exponential function as it is and multiply with the derivative of the power. The derivative of minus 3x plus 2 is minus 3 dot ln e. There is no need to write ln e, minus for the formula. Now we will write down e raised to minus 3x plus 2 as it is into derivative of cos of x. The derivative of cos of x is minus sin x. The final answer is, we will take common e raised to minus 3x plus 2 from the two terms in the numerator. We are left with 3 cos x plus sin x divided by cos square x. This one is the derivation of exponential function. Now we will learn how to differentiate a logarithmic function. Logarithmic, first of all, we will discuss the logarithmic function. Log of 3x plus 2 to the base e. In this one, 3x plus 2 is the argument, e is the base. We will only deal with the logarithms with base e, that is, we will deal ln. Now question is, the method to differentiate is, if there is ln 3x plus 2 and we want to differentiate this one, then the derivative is dy over dx is equal to, we will write down reciprocal of the argument. Argument is 3x plus 2 and multiply with the derivative of the argument. So the general rule for the differentiation of logarithmic function is, if the logarithmic function is ln 3x plus 2, ln ax plus 2, ln ax plus b, then dy over dx is equal to 1 over reciprocal of the argument. We will multiply this one with the derivative of the argument into a. This one is the method with which we can differentiate a logarithmic function. Now I will elaborate this one with more examples. Question is, differentiate x square ln 3x plus 2 with respect to 5x plus 2 with respect to x. First of all, we will name this function as y. We will apply d over dx on both sides. Now there are two functions. We will apply product rule. We will write down x square as it is. Now we will multiply with the derivative of the second function. The second function is a logarithmic one. The method to differentiate a logarithmic function is, we will write down the reciprocal of the argument, that is 1 over 5x plus 2, and we will multiply with the derivative of the argument. The derivative of the argument is 5 plus. Now we will write down the logarithmic function as it is, and we will differentiate x square. The derivative of x square is 2x. We will rearrange the terms 5x square, 5x plus 2 plus 2x ln 5x plus 2. We can take x as common, and this answer is also correct. If we will take x common, then this one is 5x over 5x plus 2 plus 2 ln 5x plus 2. There may be a question of quotient rule and the expression is containing a logarithmic function. So the summary of this lesson is, we want to differentiate an exponential function, and the differentiation of exponential function is, write down the function as it is, multiply with the derivative of the power, multiply with the derivative of the base. In O levels, we will only deal with powers of e. So the answer is, write down the function as it is, write down the function as it is and multiply with the derivative of the base. While dealing with the logarithmic function, we will write down the reciprocal of the argument and multiply with the derivative of the argument. This one is all about the differentiation of exponential function and logarithmic function. Allah Hafiz.